Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, July 14th, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is compassion is a fundamental piece of this revolution. So today we are in our third and final evolution day of Sun in Cancer. So if you've been watching me for a while, these are days where triggers can come up that basically are, I would say, blocks or lessons, pieces of lessons along our personal revolutionary, evolutionary path. Today, the energy has some lessons, and some really big lessons came through as I was meditating on this astro energy. So, we're going to dig in. Chiron and Mars conjunct. So we reached the pinnacle, the peak of this conjunction today at 9 degrees Aries. So this Mars energy is very activated in the sign of Aries. Mars rules Aries energy. So it's like this double oomph energy of Mars. And Mars is desire, it's passion, it's action energy. Chiron brings us this level of healing. And it's really interesting because one of the things I keep seeing popping up on my Facebook feed and other feeds as well is a lot of people coming forward and speaking about how they were looking for the right words. I don't know what the right words are, but basically not treated right by spiritual teachers. And I've seen this on several layers. Most close to my heart, astrology. I've seen a few this week. I have to say, for the record, I have not had a male spiritual teacher who has found that balance of power and desire. And I think this is something we all, yin or yang, masculine, feminine, wherever you are on the spectrum, we all have lessons around this energy. And it is up. And the healing is up. So again, I want to start by saying the fundamental piece right now is compassion. That energy of understanding, which I actually have reversed today. That understanding, compassionate energy. We are coming off of centuries of this patriarchal, masculine-driven, dominating yang energy, where the yin, which is nurturing, it's empathy, it's compassion, it's intuition, those energies have been dismissed. When you have yang energy going full force, which it is to some extent today with this Mars energy, that desire, it is like a tidal wave, and it will just drive until the goal is reached. This is one reason why we want to temper yang energy with yin energy, to connect that balancing piece that has empathy, compassion, listens to the inner voice, and does not let raw desire run over everything in its path. So, again, this is a lesson for all of us. One of the most powerful sentences I have ever heard in my life was from Danielle Laporte. I heard it while I was on my path to Joe. I heard it actually before I met him. And I was, flirting around a little bit and like, oh, what's this? And nothing was like really like, oh yeah. Nothing was that. Anyway, Danielle Laporte said, be impeccable with your desire. And it was like, arrow into the heart. Yes, this is important. Be impeccable with my desire, which means these little flirtations, this isn't for me. And I know it's not for me. And so I'm not going to go there because I already know. My intuition's already been telling me, nope, this isn't yours. Nope, this isn't for you. don't go there. Don't engage anymore in that energy. And shoop, put those boundaries in, and I swear next thing you know, Joe came in. And then that was a whole other long story beyond that. But this is a lesson that we in humanity need to really get a grip with and bring some healing into this yang energy. Desire is powerful. Desire in itself is not bad. Desire is fun. It is it's meant to move us. It's meant to pull us forward. And yet, when it is not balanced, when it's from unhealed, insatiable wounds, it doesn't know how to yield to others. It doesn't know how to utilize the energy of consent. It doesn't know how to listen to the not for you, or this isn't your path, or whatever. So this is a lesson, again, all of us need to utilize on various levels. And I do think all this Capricorn energy of taking back authority, that's part of it too. To take back your authority of consent, to take back your authority to listen to your higher self or your higher guidance that's like, yes, this is the way, or no, this isn't the way, and I'm ready to set that boundary. I'm ready to stand in that. So, this is a calling for all of us, yin and yang, to be very aware of this energy of desire and what healings we need individually to bring to it, whether it is attuning us and aligning us with the warrior of our personal authority, the authority of our I am energy, the integrity of that. Integrity is a very key word in all this. Chiron is definitely connected to the energy of integrity. So whether it's that, or if it's noticing that desire and honoring, again, its powerful force, and yet tempering it with that yin energy of empathy, of compassion, rather than just running over like a wave everything that you think belongs to you. This will go a long way in healing our world. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's an individual lesson. And just like, again, that lesson, arrow straight through the heart, be impeccable with your desire. Let that be a calling for you. Now, let me just say, because morality is definitely a thing in here, this doesn't mean that you completely end up following what is the morals according to society. This is about you honoring your individual code. But I do believe when we get to the soul of these individual energies, the soul of our desire, it's not going to have you running over that person's energy. It's going to work in harmony and in tandem. And sometimes there's going to be lessons of not getting the thing that you desire and instead being rerouted into another energy that is for you. So let the lesson of be impeccable with your desire be part of this healing journey of Chiron and Mars. And the world needs this. I mean, on it, everybody's, the Jeffrey Epstein stuff, and oh my goodness, there's so much around this. And there's so much healing to be done around sexual energy in general. But if you yourself can be impeccable with that desire and align yourself with your I am soul warrior energy, that will go a long way in healing. All right, so part one of the astro energies, it's all happening early morning. The next thing that we have going on beyond that Mars Chiron energy is we have the sun this week. Like I said, it's doing these oppositions. So we have the sun opposite Jupiter, 22 degrees, master level degree, also that revolution, evolution energy. Jupiter in Capricorn. Own your personal authority. Stand in your personal authority, but also level it with the energy of compassion, that Cancer energy that we're focused on. Master level, Cancer energy. I have the inner voice card in reverse, and I have the understanding card in reverse. And that, to me, that's where we need this healing. bringing the understanding, bringing the compassion, listening to our intuition. So, if you are on a path where there is something that you desire, can you, beyond focusing on like how yummy the desire feels, can you also focus on, okay, in the highest, best good for everybody, how am I called to act? Where can I bring my compassion? Where do I bring my empathy? What is my higher guidance saying to me in this? This will help bring major healing to this energy. I have the consciousness card. Consciousness, again, a major part of it. And knowing on a consciousness level, well, some may be more eyes wide open than others. That's interesting. Well, some may be able to see more than others at the same time. We're all on the same level. I know we like to say some people are more woke than others, but we're close enough in wokeness. So don't put yourself above anybody else. We're all in this together. We are all on the same level. Just some have their eyes a little bit more open at this time. Besides that, Moon and Uranus, oh my goodness, it is a triggery day. Be aware of the triggers. Be aware of the triggers around your worth. Be aware of your triggers, even around your desire energy. The Uranus in Taurus. Taurus desires pleasure, good things, sensuality. So the moon is activating maybe some hidden feelings around that, which can bring up some worth stuff. Again, this is early morning, but again, it really all feeds into these lessons. So it's a powerful, powerful astro day for some major shift. And let compassion, again, compassion for yourself and compassion for others, because we're all human, even the spiritual teachers who I talked about in the beginning, humans having major lessons, and we as humans all have shadows that we have to deal with. And we as humans all are riding these same waves of, well, this is how things were done. Well, we're all here to change that now. So be impeccable with your desire and let compassion be at the foundation of the work that you do. Intensity, right? Okay, in 2020, on par for course. So that is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough, blah, blah, blah. It's still in Mercury shadow. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. You do have the power. Own that authority. And stay curious. Namaste.